Hi there. Today I received a request for reviewing a profile of another freelancer, and this request was sent by Shafiq Shani, and I'm going to review his profile. Now this is his message, and he has written that in Urdu, and what he's saying actually is start में काफी projects आते थे, most customization अब बहुत down हो गई है, हो गए हैं impressions. Then on my LMS WordPress की gig बनाई है, अब उस पर भी काफी impression है, और ये gig please check कीजिएगा, ठीक है. ये PHP के गिग है और इस पे काफी प्रोजेक्ट्स आए हैं, अब लेकिन ये डाउन है. What this guy is saying is that he was previously getting a lot of impressions on his gig, but recently the sales or the number of orders have dropped, the number of impressions have dropped. So let's review how his gig looks like and what kind of changes I can suggest to him. So let me open his gig up. Alright, so now I'm going to open his gig and we can see what kind of gig he has and what kind of changes we should suggest him. So first of all, as soon as I come here, I can see that these kind of videos, whiteboard videos, I don't recommend these because personally, they do not communicate any message at a glance. Any person who wants to order your gig, you will only get the jobs where they have actually opened your gig and then reviewed the video. But your video, if you look at that amongst the rest of the gig images, it's not standing out. It looks quite poor. So I wouldn't recommend anybody to use these kind of explainer videos which does not have a nice thumbnail, because your gig image is very important part of the whole process of you getting any orders. Because if it is not appealing, if it is not something really nice and catchy, then nobody is going to click on that. So hardly anybody is going to click on the gig if it holds a poor image. So this guy, he first of all, he definitely needs to improve the gig image. Next, let's check the title. I will create a custom PHP responsive website from scratch. So he has very nicely used the keywords. So I think if he was getting sales, so his title is good. Let's move on to other things. Packages, basic package at $120 and 5 days delivery. Okay, I'm not familiar with what kind of website he is creating, like 3 pages website. What does that include and what does the other packages include? So let's move on apart from the packages and let's go down at the description. Now in the description, let's see what he has written. Want to build a responsive website in custom PHP with full admin panel. Okay, and please message me first before ordering this gig. Okay, yeah, this is very important. Every gig where you are doing programming work, because every client has a different request, so it's very important that you should clearly mention this. Because when I was working on Fiverr, I used to get a lot of people, they directly place the order and then they start discussing the job. So this message is very important, because you do not want direct orders from client, because they at times, most of the time, the job is more, the scope of work in the job is more than what they are paying for. So that's why it's always a good idea to discuss the job beforehand. Now here in this message, it's good, but instead of using this static and sign, these symbols, if you could use the arrow, some kind of arrow signs or any other symbol, that would look nice. Okay, if we move down, making website is a professional way, is everyone's need, and okay, all right. Features of this to make the custom website easy to use and manage. WordPress is very common, so hackers and brute force attach daily. I think this is spelling mistake here, brute force attack. So I would suggest reading your gig description a few times before you publish, so there are no spelling mistakes. That gives a very amateur type of perception. Unnecessary files include that. Okay, increase the load time. Okay, to make the custom website easy to use and custom layout in Bootstrap. 3 years of experience, over 40 orders completed. Okay, 100% client satisfaction guaranteed, money back. I'm not that fond of writing this money back guarantee, although we programmers, we do provide compensation. We fail to deliver the job or we fail to complete the job, we do refund the money, and that's understood, common sense. But when you say that no, 100% client satisfaction, that's okay, but money back, that is like that is degrading your professionalism. Like you are trying to make the sale because you are giving money back guarantee instead of giving them some kind of concession or some kind of discount, saving them some money. Try to sell them on what kind of benefits they are going to get by placing order with you. So try to increase your value instead of decreasing your rates. That's what I would suggest. Next, let's see what kind of keywords he has used. Okay, frequently asked questions, FAQs. Is website is fully responsive? That's bad English. Even I can read that. Is website is fully responsive is not correct English. You need to remove that. Will the website be responsive, or the website that you will create, will it be responsive? Something like that, proper English. Is website totally from scratch, or the website that you are going to build will be from scratch, or will be built from scratch, something like that. So again, you need to rephrase it properly. Yes, it is from scratch and start from zero. Okay, no need to that's unnecessary repetition. Yes, it would be from scratch is okay. We do not use pre-made templates. If you have your own, then you give us. Okay, again, language. Then if you have your own template, then you can provide us that template and we can use it. If you want to use your own template, you have to provide that to us and then we will build on that. So that is like a better way of saying it. Next is, if we provide you PSD file of template, then you make same design for our website. Okay, again, if we are going to provide you with a PSD file for the template, will you make this website same as that PSD? The answer is yes. If you want to use your own design and layout, please give us the PSD file, also screenshots. We make same like your PSD. Okay, so I would, if it was me, if you would have seen my gigs, I had so many FAQs because FAQs can save your ass. At times when you get into trouble, you can refer back to the gig descriptions and instructions and those FAQs as proof that you already had that mention in the gig, and if the guy has not read it, then it's not your problem. I used to get away with so many times because I have clearly mentioned everything in my gig description, in the FAQs, in the instructions. So you have to be very careful in articulating all these description and all these things so that you won't get into trouble. So this is the next thing, like what I would suggest. Okay, and the last thing is about the tags. Custom PHP, website, responsive website, website design, and Scratch. So I would suggest, to do a proper keyword research on this, and do not use vague kind of tags like website or fast or new. I have seen those kind of tags being used by different people on their gigs, and that is really wastage of your tags, because tags hold a very important role in ranking of the gig, and you can only have 5 tags, and if you use 2 to 3, 4 tags wrongly, if the tags are not relevant or powerful or useful for your gig, then it's not good for your gig. Because again, if one tag is saying something and the other one does not complement it, then it's not good for your gig. So these are basically this is a small review for this gentleman. I hope that you guys have also learned something from this quick gig review, And if you found it valuable, and if you have any other questions which you want me to answer, you can write those down in the comments, and I always respond back to each and every comment. And if there is some topic that you want me to cover, do let me know in the comment section, and I will create videos on those as well as we go along. The next video that's coming up, that is being produced, is about freelancing tools, the best tools that I have used for years and I still use them, which are like, you know, so important for me in my workflow that I cannot think about spending a day without using them. So these are very important for my freelancing work. In the end, again, like, you know, if you find my videos useful, you just have to wait, because this is just the tip of the iceberg. I've got so much things in my head, so many ideas in my head, and plus I haven't gone fishing. Like, you know, I haven't gone and I haven't studied or researched the topics. Right now I'm filled with so many ideas that I have already been using. So these are those ideas. Think about the time that, you know, when I'm gonna go after something and what kind of information I'm going to collect and bring back to you guys. My team needs some motivation and some love from you guys as well. So please share these videos, subscribe to the channel, share these videos with your friends, and, you know, tell them that it's going to be good for you. So take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.